hide this. I'm an organized person. What's up everyone, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So in this video, I'm going to walk you guys through my everyday morning skincare routine, and by everyday I mean the days that I actually try sometimes. 7 a.m. classes, man. Anyways, this is my daily routine, especially the skincare. The makeup, I do a lot of the time, but not all the time. But when I do my makeup, this is it. So if you'd like to see how I got this lovely look, just keep watching. Just gonna pluck some hairs really quick. Kuna Matata for the rest of your days. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't be drinking coffee. The more I'm awake, the more awake I'm getting. It's fine. It's just gonna be an exciting day. Unless I'm going to an event where I really feel like I need foundation, I usually don't wear it. First of all, because it gets kind of cakey throughout the day and I just don't like the way it looks. Also, it doesn't feel great. Also, I can't touch my face. You shouldn't touch your face anyways, but then, like, you really can't touch your face. So I don't usually do liquid foundation, but I love me some concealer. Concealer is your friend. So it's gonna go under my eyes and on my eyelids. Sponge. Actually, I usually use my finger, but I already wet my sponge because I was thinking about putting foundation on. So we're just gonna go sponge, but fingers work too. Also, while we're talking about it, on the days where I'm really sleep deprived and my eyes are just completely zombie-like, I will use some of these guys. They're just eye drops. Just takes out the redness and makes you look more human. I really hate spot concealing because it is so depressing, especially if you're breaking out in several areas of your face. You just have to spend so much time covering all these pimples that you wish weren't there, and it is just... it's the saddest thing. So what I've been doing since my skin is getting better, praise the Lord, I'll just cover the really, really red blemishes, and then the rest we will cover with powder foundation. I guess I lied. I am going to wear foundation, but it's powder, so it's a little bit different. And then we'll be coming back to this. Cold sores are the bane of my existence. Yeah, so you can still see all of my imperfections, but you know what? That's okay, because that's what makes me me. Just going over this one more time, because, you know, creases. Okay. Got it. Okay, so this is my favorite thing on the face of the earth. It smells like what you think like a grandmother's makeup would smell like, and I'm completely okay with it. So there's just a little bit in the lid. Gonna tap that onto my little brush, kind of tap it back in. And this is just gonna go on the concealer to kind of set it in place, because like I said, we're going back with the powder foundation. Something I learned is I definitely don't need as much powder as I used to think I did. I used to just pound it on. Anyways. I used to just cake powder on because I was like, I have to let this hold in place all day. And it just, it made it worse. It's just a matter of experimenting and figuring out how much you actually need for it to hold. Alright, so for this little sucker, I'm just going to dab some concealer onto my finger and then onto it, because you definitely don't want to put your concealer on a cold sore. Also, since they like to get super dry, because, you know, that's just what they do, you can definitely put something on it, like some sort of product meant to treat it first. That'll help it. And it's also treating it throughout the day, and then, you know what I'm saying. Makeup also goes on nicer over it if it's moisturized. And it's definitely not going to be perfectly covered. Just don't even try to make it perfect. It's not happening. Okay, and I washed my finger too because you definitely don't want to contaminate anything. What I'm also going to do is just pat a little bit of powder onto it so I don't have to put my brush on it. So this is my powder foundation. I got it when I was in my, like, natural skincare products phase. I literally got it from Sprouts. But it is actually really good, so I would still recommend it. I'm gonna swirl my brush in, tap it off, and then just kind of go ham. Like, can you see a difference? It's definitely a really light shade, so I'm gonna have to do some bronzing. But it does a little something something. And this stuff I try not to get under my eyes too much, just because there's already product there and I don't want to add to the creasing effect and such. Bronzer is one of those things, if done well, it's really fun and really spunky and it looks nice. But if you do like slightly too much, I just... Ugh. I'm gonna put a little on my nose too so I don't look so colorless. So this is my blush. It's very exciting. It used to confuse me because there's so many different colors, but they all just kind of morph together and it's kind of cool. I like to keep it kind of on this part of the cheek. That's a very like 40s, 50s thing to do, but we're doing it. I'm also gonna put some on my nose, chin, and then a little bit through the hairline with that bronzer. Point of putting the blush in all the extra spots is so you look more flushed instead of just like you're blushing really hard in your cheeks. I don't really like to spend too much time on my eyebrows, so what I'll do is just take some powder, cute little brush it comes with, and just brush it through really lightly and quickly. Yeah, it doesn't do a whole lot, but it does something. Then we'll just comb them through. Having a good time, having a good time. Moving on to eyeshadow. So I pretty much start every look that I use with this palette by dipping into both of these just because they're both the lightest and they're a good little transition color for all of these. And just put that everywhere. I really, really love this one because it has kind of an orange tint to it. I love that, especially with blue eyes. Orange is just, because they're opposite on the color wheel, you know what I'm saying. And then this is going to go mostly on the outer corner, but also in the crease. And for the under eye, I'm going to take a little bit of both. Tapping into two eyeshadows used to stress me out so much. I guess I just stopped caring. Which I think is actually a good thing. Then I'm going to take the blending brush again and just run it under real quick. Okay, I'm feeling a little bit spunky right now, so I'm going to take a nice, lovely bullet brush and dab into a slightly darker brown. And put that on my lash line. Kind of like eyeliner, but not. And last but not least, I'm going to take some of this lovely shimmer and put it in my inner corners. Oh, that's a lot. It's okay, it works. For my lashes, I'm not really going to do anything too crazy, just some mascara. Ooh, can I do like one of those weird transitions? Did I do it? Was it cool? Yeah, I'm not the best camera editing person. I am feeling zesty today. We're gonna go put some highlight on. I'm just gonna tap a little bit of lipstick onto my lips to add some color. Okie dokie, with the hair down and the actual outfit on, I don't think the makeup looks half bad. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope there's at least something from this that you're able to take away. Don't forget to hit that like button, you know, if you'd like. Maybe subscribe. There's also this thing. It's called a notification bell. That's pretty cool. I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying it's there. All right, well, that is it. Thank you. And goodbye. Wow, that's it.